So I thought I'd make one last video on the diamond painting. The first video I made was my 2025 year in review. The second video that I made was my stash. And now the third video is about my tools and my storage. So here we go. So I'm starting with my storage system, and when I first started making when I first started buying diamond paintings from Amazon, I discovered, because I was watching videos on YouTube, that you need a storage system. And at first I didn't realize that I would need to put them somewhere and I would need to, label the containers. So I bought one of these. This is from Art Dot, and it has these little Tic Tac containers, and it's got like a flip top lid, and you just pour your drills out into the tray, and then you fill it back up using a funnel or something. So I was storing the Amazon diamond drills, and because the whole purpose of me starting diamond painting was so that I could use the diamond drills to decorate my box cards. So I wanted to save the diamond drills. So one filled up, so I bought a second one. These are $10 each. So after I bought that second one, I thought I'm going to need something more, because I'm going to keep buying more and more of these boxes. It's going to get expensive. So that's where this came in. I bought one of these 9 drawer systems, and all of those got filled. So I bought a second 9 drawer system. So there are 445 or 447, I can't remember, different colors. And so you need that many to, you need that many containers. So this is enough for all of the different colors that exists. Actually, I'm sure there are more, because there's AB drills and glitter and whatever. So this is just for the regular, but I do have glow in the dark in there, and I also have some AB drills in there. And so anyway, eventually I needed another one, so I ended up buying another one. And then recently I got this from Make Market, and right now the drills that are in there is for a 16 by 20 diamond painting of Terraria that I showed in my in one of my videos. So so that's what's in there. And also there are some other ones that are in the back that are I know what those are. Thank goodness. Those are actually leftovers from the fireplace, and I still have leftovers of the fireplace in here. And so what I did was I needed more storage. I didn't want to buy another one, so I just bagged them up, and I made these with my Cricut. I made this box, and so I made these containers to put the diamond drills in the bags, and then put them in the container, and put them in this box. That's just temporary, because I'm getting another thing from Make Market. It's supposed to be here. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but now it's going to be here Monday, but they haven't even shipped it out yet. So I don't know when I'm going to get it. So I was going to wait until I got that, but I'm going to have to wait a little longer. So once that comes, I'll take all of these out and put them in there, and they'll be the same round containers like this. And then I'll take all of these out and put them in those round containers. And it's going to have 120 containers. So that was to store all of my square diamond drills. So, and all of these for the Terraria is also square. So those ones in the back are leftovers from fireplace, and so are these. So anyway, when I bought all of the containers, I also bought this from Amazon. This is from Art Dot. And these drawers are actually from Amazon. They're from Art Dot. and these all had this tag on all of the drawers. And I changed them because when I started doing Make Market diamond drills, I stopped collecting the Amazon diamond drills because they're different. They don't match the Art Dot chart, but the Make Market diamond drills do. So I started tossing the Amazon diamond drills and saving the Make Market diamond drills only. So I just replaced that these things on the drawers with one that says Make Market, and then I also typed out all the DMCs and also the word glow in the dark, and then that one says extras. So that is my diamond drill storage, and like I said, I have more coming. Those two up here on the top, those are separate because those are my working drawers for my whatever current project I am working on the desk. One of these I use this one specifically, I'm working on the lion diamond painting in the living room. So because I'm in the living room, I just take the whole, I kit it up in here, and then I just take this entire box into the living room to work on it. So I don't have to bring one of these drawers in the living room. So that's all my containers. Oh, and I also bought, well, I had more, but here they are. I bought these stickers, and they're upside down. I bought these stickers from Art Dot on Amazon, and those are what I put on all of the drawers, and that will make it easier because it's got the color and the DMC number on them. So when I get the container from or the box with the round containers from Make Market, I'm going to put these on there for the square drills. So that is my diamond drill storage. And there are two important tools that I think that every diamond painter should have, and that is a light pad and an easel. And the reason I say that is because I was getting migraines from having this on my desk and having my head, you know, looking down while I was sitting at my desk. It was causing major migraine headaches. So I had to buy this easel. I bought this easel at Five Below for $5. And there's one of those things that you put under a rug or, you know, something like that. I bought that at Dollar General for $1. I think it was $1. So, and it came in a roll. And this one is the same thing, but this is on a pillow that I use to work on the couch. So, and sometimes if I'm going to have to lay in bed, which I'm going to after my heart surgery, I'm going to have to use this in the bed. So, and I have two light pads, one from, or both from Make Market, one for the living room and one for the bedroom. And then I have these power switch covers so that I don't accidentally hit the power button while I'm working, which I have done several times. I mean, hundreds of times, not several. So that's why I bought those. I bought those from Temu. So that is the light pad and the easel, and it makes it so much easier to work with. So here are my tools, and I have the toolbox out again because it has tools. So this toolbox is from Make Market, and it came with a bunch of things, but these I added. I have the orange one, the purple, and the purple one. And those are from Halloween, and the red one is from Christmas. And I have multiple sizes, and like in here, I have 4 on one side, and then I believe 6 or 8. I think this is 8 on the other side. And then there's this one has 1 on one side, and I think 3 on this side. This one has a straightener, which I use often, and this has a single. I took the thing out of one of these thinner ones and put it in there because it's just easier to use the smaller ones. The way they made these tips, they're just too big for the drill. So I ended up using one of those metal things from those. And then I've got a whole bunch of tweezers. These clips help with rolling up the canvas. And this came with the funnel, but I don't use it. I'll show you what else I use. This came with these trays, but I don't use them. I use the straightener a lot. This, a lot of people have said they don't like it, but I find it useful if I'm very clumsy, and if I keep the tray on my canvas while I'm working, it sticks, one side sticks to the release paper on the canvas, and then the tray sticks to this other side. So it actually works for me, but it may not work for everyone. This is just labels for the bottles, but I use different labels. So another thing is washi tape. That is really important because I put the washi tape around the edge of the diamond painting because they leave a lot of glue all the way around, and the washi tape keeps it from getting dirty. And when you take off the washi tape when you're finished working on your diamond painting, it actually takes the glue off in most cases, so it'll make it easier. And then I have my Cricut tools, actually, because sometimes I need a pick if I have to pick the diamond drill back out. And I use this to roll it out. And of course I have my scissors for cutting the drill bags open, and also for cutting the plastic on the canvas if I don't use the release paper. And then of course a little vacuum cleaner, and it's got a little attachment. And I don't know if anybody uses these, but I do, because I am OCD, and also I have tremors in my hands. So I like to use these to make it so that the diamond drills are straight, and they come in multiple sizes. There's 140 millimeter, 140.5, 141, 141.5, and 142. So I have to make sure I have all of the sizes. I bought this from the TikTok shop, and the handle broke. So I figured I could put one of those pens inside there, and then I put these little foamy things on each side to keep it from falling off, and to use as like a grip. And then I just use both hands to roll it, and it kind of ends up working like a rolling pin. I bought these from Michaels recently, and the reason I bought these is because they came out with new diamond paintings, and they came out with these, and the square diamond paintings that they have, that I've bought for Halloween and for Christmas, are kind of a pain, and so I thought this would help, but it doesn't work on those because the drill field is different for this ruler. I don't know what people call them. I call them grids, but people call them rulers. The drill field is different, and it's a different size. So I bought one of their newer diamond paintings, the Lion, and it's the same exact drill field as as the Halloween and Christmas ones. So it doesn't really work, but these do work on the new 3-panel diamond paintings. It's the perfect length for those. These are shorter, so it makes it more difficult to use these. So this goes all the way across, but I have a smaller space to work with, but that's just fine. And also these actually work good on the 8x10 diamond paintings too. So and I found this to be to make it a lot more fun to make the diamond paintings. So I prefer you using this, but this is actually easier to take off. And if you have to take it off for some reason, you can put it back on, and all of the diamond drills will fit right into where they were. Unlike this, you have to struggle to get this off. So this does make it more fun, and you can take it off and remove it, and it'll be fine. Of course, I mentioned the funnel. I bought these kitchen funnels on Amazon because I needed the different sizes, and I bought, with my ArcDot storage system, it came with a funnel, and it was hard as a rock, and it broke easily. And the one that came with this toolbox is kind of staticky. The diamond drills stick to them. So they don't stick to these as much. They do stick to them, but not as much. It's a lot easier to use these kitchen ones. And then of course I have my Art Dot, and I'm sweating all over it. That's why that's in there. My not Art Dot, my Forever Young trays. And then I have one for the living room. This one's purple, and it's hard to do this with one hand. So that's the purple one. And then here are my Make Market release sheets. These are much easier to use because the ones that I got from Amazon, it's like a matte finish on both sides. This has like a glossy side, and it doesn't matter which side you use, both will release from the canvas, but this will make it so that the glue stays shiny. If I use this side, I take it off and the glue is like a matte finish. So I put this on there and it doesn't affect the glue. It doesn't, either way, it doesn't affect the stickiness of the glue, but it just, you know, it makes it better. And so I bought this washi tape box from Amazon, and it had a bunch of them in there. They were all rolled up nicely, but I've used them, thrown them away, so they didn't stay lined up. So I also have bought multiple rulers for the square diamond paintings and for the round, and this did work on the Make Market one, but I didn't really like it because it only worked up to like here. So I could only work up to a certain point, and then I had to take it off and move it, and then, you know, do 5 more or 6 more and then move it. You know, it just made it more difficult. It came with these two that have, you know, you could do 1 drill or 2 or 3 drills. And I find it easier to use it for 1 or 2, but the 2 and the 3 don't fit the drill field in those anyway. And I bought these plastic, or well, they're 3D printed ones. And I ended up buying so many different sizes. And one of these works for the Make Market one. And I don't remember, I think it's this pink one. But I don't know, I just found it easier to use these. And now these. So I keep these in a Ziploc bag on my desk because I don't use them. I don't really care for those. So, oh, and I also have, I bought this before I bought well, I had bought the orange tool from the stylist from Michaels for their Halloween thing, and it only came with the 1 on one end and 3 on the other end. So, I had broken the pen that I got from Temu, and this attachments didn't work, and those have dots on them. And so I went on Amazon to find one that has all of the attachments, and the one that has the dots fit. So because the Make Market ones have the dots, so, and that came with this. So if you're looking for a new thing, if you don't get it at Michael's, you could find it on Amazon, and as long as they have those dots, they'll fit these Michael's stylus pens. So, and then I also bought this diamond putty from Forever Young, and I've got one in the refrigerator, but my problem is that if it attaches to the glue on the canvas, it like stretches like bubble gum when you go to pull the stylus away, and then it makes it hard to get off the glue, and I end up having to scrape and scrape and scrape, and then I end up having to use the dot stick glue to make it sticky again, because it's just a pain. I prefer to use the wax. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it, because I see people putting the putty on their stylus and then putting the putty directly onto the glue, and then it like comes off with no problem. But mine, it like stretches like gum. I don't know why that's happening to me, but anyway. And of course I have tons of these bags, tons and tons and tons, and I have tons more of these. And then I have a couple more of these. And then I also have this. This actually came from Albertsons. This is a weight for a balloon. So they have it in this shape so that it looks like a clothespin, and then you just clip it to something and it will, you know, stay. But it is so heavy. So what I'll do is I'll clip the top of the diamond painting, especially if it's like a 16 by 20 or 18 by 24, and then I'll have this laying over the edge of the easel to, you know, so that my diamond painting doesn't keep falling off while I'm working on it. So that weighs it down on the easel and light pad. So that's all of these tools that I have to show, and I don't think I have any more tools. So one second. So there is one more tool like these, like the grid rulers that I bought from Forever Young. And this, it's, you know, meant for squares, I guess, or whatever. You place it down and you put your diamond drills up against it, but, you know, you have to do it row by row in order for it to be effective. If you know, go down and do that, you know, like one specific color go down, one specific color, then you can't use it anymore for the rest. So you have to do one entire row, you know, next, for it to be effective. So I just, I thought it was a good idea at the time for the squares, but it ended up being not very useful. So it is nice, and it's 3D printed. But then here's another thing. This is one that I forgot to add to my 2025 year in review. I made this Christmas tray from Make Market, and I actually keep all of my tools and my box of diamond drills in this tray, and I put it on the couch, and you know, I keep all my stylus pens in there and everything else that I need. So it just makes it so much easier. And I also have my Mod Podge diamond paint sealer, and this was actually a little more expensive, but I like it better because it goes on clear. And then I don't like to leave it on. I like to wipe it down, all of the sealer off of the top of the drills. Otherwise, you get the diamond drills don't sparkle anymore. And then of course I have my dot stick adhesive if my the glue on my diamond painting is like dried up or whatever. If it stops sticking, then that will help. And then I have this is from the TikTok shop that I bought, and sometimes if I need this for my light box or my light pad, then I can plug that in there and it will, you know, work with the battery. But I bought it for my cell phone because I'll be, like I mentioned before, I will be in the hospital. I'm going to be having heart surgery this month. So my phone will literally connect to that ring with a magnet, and then it will automatically just start charging my phone. So that's going to come in handy. So because they're going to crack open my rib cage, and so it's going to be very difficult for me to stretch to grab the plug. So I thought it'll be easier to just like put my phone on top of that to charge it and keep it charged, or charge it up or whatever. Of course, I don't plan on using my phone too much, so I don't use too much battery, but you know, it will be hard to not use my phone. And then when my life partner comes to visit me, he can plug it into the wall to charge the battery on that. So yeah, that was all of my tools and storage and everything that I use for diamond painting. So I wanted to share everything that I use so that if somebody needs to know what they need to buy or what they want to buy, of course you don't need all of these tools, but it is helpful. So I just wanted to share my experience with everybody. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful 2026.